Hello for the first time in 3 days. Um, been working. So, I have been working on the ambulance, of course, Windona. And also, I've gotten, I started a play. Uh, as you know, I'm now going to do the poetry thing. I'm going to focus a little more on that, where I've freed up my time and everything. Yes, I'm going to focus on the writing and the poetry and all that. I'm still playing with the the play, excuse me. Um, I have 2 scenes done since I started it, which was a couple nights ago. Uh, it's just a lot of thinking, a lot of putting things into place before I write it. Each scene, I try to keep it to, something along the line of a play in your mind. I don't want it to be, a story. It needs to be something that, if you've ever seen a play, it just plays out. And it does have short scenes. The first scene was rather short compared to the ones I've done in the past. Scene 2 was a little bit longer, which I finished that today. It was either today or last night. I think it was today. Yeah, it was actually a little bit ago. So I got scene 2 down. Thinking about working on scene 3. If I don't start to have things click in my head by scene 3, I'll end the play with a 4th scene, make it a really short one. I do want to. I don't even know why I started the play. I just got the idea. I was like, I need to get this done. Since I have the idea, it popped up in my head. I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good idea for a play. I already know the ending. I have everything planned out. So now I just gotta take it by scenes. I'm playing with a couple of poetry apps and writing apps just to see. They're communities also. I like to write and share with a community because then you get feedback, and that's the most important thing, writing. One of them is called Pocket Writers for the iPhone. If you get it or download it because you have an interest, my name's Samuel Jones. Look me up. There you can actually read the play. That's where I'm putting the play up right now. The play is titled The Queen of Snow. I took a character from. I wrote a series of poems because I used to do like series, and the series I believe was Whispers from the Crypt, which actually I'm thinking about putting up on poetry.com, and which will probably be here in a minute. I just have to dig it back up because I don't have every one of them memorized. I remember the beginnings, some of them, and but so I'd have to dig those back up, get those put up. And I also had an idea for another poem, which I'm getting ready to work on, and then maybe look around at some more communities. The pocket writers, they're okay, but a lot of them just do role playing. They don't write anything. They don't write stories or anything. It gets my nerves. It's like, come on guys, let's share some stories here. Let's see what you guys got. And I think to put poetry up there, plays, stories, hell, even haikus, that'd be the best thing. But no, everybody's wanting to do, the Walking Dead role playing and stuff like that. And I'm like, come on, what is that shit? So yeah, I've gotten some ideas. The play, like I said, I took the protagonist out of a series, Whispers from the Crypt, and that was a series of 4 poems, very dark, probably my darkest so far, and it led up to, at the very end, her demise, at the end of Trail of Wilted Roses, and so I took her back. The name of the protagonist was Victoria Rose, actually. And so I was sitting there trying to think of a character who would fit this. And normally I don't take characters out of previous things. That's why I'm kind of iffy with this play. This play does go a lot with Whispers from the Crypt. I made sure to connect it. I don't want it to be something different. Though the endings and the way things play out are a lot different. It's set in both Victorian times, very dark Victorian times. Actually, the screen art for the first scene in The Queen of Snow is a woman dressed in all black with a black veil in a snowy garden, which is where the first scene takes place. And that's what I also like about the app Pocket Writers. You can do scene art, you know, art for it and stuff like that, put it up. So I got that all done. But yeah, Victoria Rose, I was sitting there thinking about her. I thought, man, she would really fit that. It's a dark role for her. So I put her in it and gave her a sister. She didn't have a sister in the poem. The poem was actually her going through the loss of her and her husband and her daughter. And so yeah, but I've gotten a couple other stories brought up in my mind. So if I don't finish the play, I will definitely end it. Like if I don't continue, because when I first went into it, I wanted to have like 10 scenes. But now that I'm playing it out a little more and I'm getting other ideas, the play isn't the top of my line. I rarely do plays. I do them when I get bored, really. And so these stories are coming up in my mind. These poems are coming up. I'm like, I really want to focus on those because those are great ideas. I've had writer's block a while, and so these are coming up. So yeah, if I end it short, it will end in 4 scenes, which I'm already on the second one. At the point I'm at right now, I could end it in 4 scenes easily. The scenes would be a little longer than normal, but it would end very nicely compared to the 10 scenes I had planned out. So, yeah. If you do read it, I'll go ahead and tell you about the characters. Victoria Rose, of course, is the protagonist. Her husband, Richard, who was very secretive in what he did. And I'll go ahead and tell you the plot, too. Had passed away. The death was unknown, illness and stuff. So, there's a character in there named Ezekiel, and he is kind of the butler, the housekeeper. You remember this is Victorian time. If you've ever seen Downton Abbey, it's that time. So yeah, and then her sister Allison is in it, and the plot just turns out to really be, they dig up some stuff from Richard's past, and then, crazy shit goes on. I don't want to ruin it too much if you do read it, but it is dark. Not as dark as I want it to be, but hey, it's something. But I think I'm going to actually go work on that. Maybe play around with poetry.com a little bit, get some poems up, and then work on that story. If you have any suggestions for apps that I should check out or you want me to check out for writing, tell me, because I love to do this with communities. I love to read other people's stuff, see what they're doing, and compare it to mine, see where we're at. That's why I really like doing it on the app, because so many people are using them. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. I'll probably update you guys later. I'm getting ready to go work on this now, so everybody have fun and be safe.